As long as I got some clippers, man, and somebody need a haircut, I'd never be that person.
Hey, we are here live at Creative Space with Dorian, aka DoDo, aka the owner of Dumpy Cutz.
Hey, you knew my nickname.
I do not know if you remember, but you probably know because you got a million clients. You gave my oldest son his first haircut.
What?
Yes.
See, that be the other part about barbering.
Yeah.
You would never know, like, I done cut so many people. I don't remember.
Yeah, you gave my oldest son his first haircut. Jamaica had referred me. I was like, I want to get his haircut.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's like, yeah, go to my boy, DoDo. He got you. So, yeah. For sure. Okay, and we got some little appetizers. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know it was that many people in here.
Oh, no, that's okay. No, go ahead. Give it to him.
I'll come back.
Check it out.
Yeah,
I got salmon croquettes coming out now.
What is this, though?
It's a chicken Philly egg roll.
Chicken Philly egg rolls.
From where?
Come up here and get all these tastes from Bite Creole Cafe.
I hit the dough, had a cup of wine.
We're located 30480 Lakeshore. Pull up right now. We got wine tasting, free champagne, free taste of all of our full menu, lamb chops. We got the salmon croquettes, everything. Pull up to see us. All right. That's besides the point. Before we get started, I just want to toast to you.
Thank you, man.
I am proud of you coming here and just for all that you're doing, taking your business to the next level. You're mobile now.
Yeah.
You're everywhere. So I just want to toast to that. Just elevating, creating, and keep striving forward.
For sure.
I already took it. I'm sorry.
I know you're good. Okay, so first, just want to start off to give us a little background, how you got into cutting hair. So you give us a little story.
Okay, well, so I started cutting hair. I was a normal worker.
Okay.
Like, got up at 9 to 5, or I'd rather say 4 morning to like 5, you know what I'm saying? But I worked like warehouse jobs, forklift jobs. Back then when we was growing up, you always wanted to elevate in your working. You know what I'm saying? So if I was making $10 an hour, I was still looking for a job that'll probably pay me 12. So I always tried to do that when I was working. Cutting hair was always just something I was good at doing, even at a young age, out in high school and elementary school. I knew how to cut hair.
Right, but just like a side thing.
I was cutting hair like in the basement. I started out cutting my little brother's hair. Then it kind of like started attracting more like my friends in the neighborhood. So we literally stayed in an apartment building. So I cut hair in the basement next to the washers and the dryers. So when somebody would come and want to wash their clothes, I have to like, oh my bad, hold on, unplug, go to the washer. You know what I'm saying? But it was just for fun then. I wasn't even thinking then like I'm gonna be a barber when I grow up. You know what I'm saying? It was just like I was the only one in the neighborhood that you can catch a quick line up or something. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of folded with the jobs, and one day I had got fired from my last job. My very last job, I kind of had I was in trouble a lot with driving under suspension. I got caught one day and they put my foot down on me. I think I had around like 14 driving under suspensions for real.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it sounded crazy when the judge said it.
You was like, dang, I got that ready.
You know when you go to court and the judge, they telling you, you know what I'm saying?
Everything.
And she flipped
flip a page.
She put her glasses on. You have 14 driving under suspensions. I was like, 14? All right, maybe 11. I don't count 14, but they basically put me in jail for that. And I did like 32 days in jail, which was probably about, I've been in jail before, but like 1, 2, 3 days, you know what I'm saying? But that was like,
dang.
That broke me. Yeah. I did 32 days for driving under suspension. That had me in there. I was mad. I was very upset. But I knew when I got out, I had the impression that I was going to get my job back. So when I got out, I go back to my job, they told me like, you've
been out too long.
That word, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I never forget that word because I really built on that job. I was there for like 3 years. I started off at $14. I made it up to like $17.75. They had like a little program that when you finish doing what you was doing on the dock,
Yeah,
you can sign up for their program.
Oh.
They'll teach you how to drive trucks for their company.
Oh, okay.
They will pay for you to go to school,
Oh, wow.
and you wouldn't have to pay it back.
Like a CDL?
Yeah, man. So I was trying to really get to that point.
Yeah.
So when that kind of hit me, it crushed me. And then when I went back, I did my 32 days. I went up to work. It's like, fortunately, Dorian, we had to let you go.
Dang.
And I see the other worker out there who, you know what I'm saying? They started him. I chopped it with him on the way out, and he told me, yeah, when I got here, $14 an hour. I'm like, so they just went on here, went back down to $14 an hour. The $17 and some 70-something cent. They
That was
just
too much for them.
cut him out. We can save money, just bring somebody else new in.
That's
And that,
exactly what happened.
and on the business aspect, I understood, but the other part was like, I missed birthdays for y'all. I came in early. I came in on my off days. You do a lot of stuff for these jobs, man, and as soon as something go wrong in your life, it's fucking. You know what I'm saying? And that hurt my feelings. And I swear on everything I love. So I'm selling drugs. I swear to God. But long story short.
What made you want to turn it into mobile?
Well, with the kind of speed process up, I started cutting hair after that, right? And I started building a little clientele in my living room. Then I eventually went to barber school. I had to go through 2 barber schools. I got kicked out of one because I was cutting in the shop with no license. And I had to start completely over. That's a part people don't really know. So when they see me, they think like I just went carelessly got through. No, bro. You normally have to do 18. You normally had to do 1,800 hours to get your license. I did over that. I exceeded that because the first school didn't even give me
They didn't give you
nope. So when I went to the second school, she basically told me from day one, you got to start over. And that crushed me too. I was like, man.
But it motivated you. Yeah. Because you kept going.
It did. But when I tell you when you was at your lowest point and you trying to do it and then they tell you got to start over. I had 600 hours at the other school.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even tell you how many
So
months.
what gave you that motivation to just be like, okay, even though I'm going over these hurdles, I'm about to keep going?
My kids.
Okay.
I got 3 little girls.
All right.
Yeah, and my first 2, I wasn't really in their life that much because I was really chasing this dream. And her moms got off and got married and moved out of state. So that kind of like put a wedge in it. So I didn't really get to
focus
with them. You know what I'm saying? So all I could do was focus on barbering. You know what I'm saying? So barbering kind of like put me in a state of mind where I never need nobody again.
Right.
For as long as I got some clippers, man, and somebody need a haircut, I'd never be that person. Bro, you got $20.
Right.
Bro, can you come pick me up? Bro, can you know what I'm saying? Like anything.